Hello again guys, welcome back to the playthrough of, well, part 8 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Races for the PlayStation 2. I am Jay from the GameBustersUK. Alright, so in the last episode we actually done two things. We defeated Bandit Keith, American Champion, and the Labyrinth Ruler, the one who likes to rhyme and get with the times. That was bad. Anyway, yeah, and so we're kind of dreading the one colourful, very colourful platform right there. It's none other than Yu-Gi Boy. Wait, no, it's not Yu-Gi Boy. It's Kaiba Boy. No, it's not him either. Alright, that's enough. It's Pegasus Crawford. And look at that deck cost. Probably the highest I think we've seen. Yeah, because Bandit Keith was 1,027. Yeah, 1,016. Yeah. This is the highest one so far. And as you may have guessed, the majority of his deck is indeed none other than Toons. Now I haven't really modified my deck too much. It went okay in the practice run, but it could be different here. But I'm just gonna go for it. So let's speak to Pegasus, see what he has to say. Wow, so you're a talent. Mute button again. Wow, so you're the famed Rose Duelist. Okay. I am Pegasus Crawford, the champion of the Northern Lands, the noblest of Yorkists, and master of the Rose Crusaders. I am also known to some as Thomas Stanley or Lord Stanley to my friends. Seto told me, Kaiba Boy told me. Oh, again, can't see what it says. Damn it. Kaiba has taught me much about you, dear duelist. Kaiba has taught me a thing or two about dueling, so come on, let's do it. You know that's Yugi's line there. Yugi boy. Seto taught you a thing or two. Last time I remember, you were the one who created the card games. That, and I kind of remember you kind of kicking Kaiba's ass in the series, so what's that all about? Descendants, I suppose, and ancestors. So anyway, this is none other than Pegasus, and not quite Maximilian Pegasus, but you know, it's kind of basically him. Yeah, so we've kind of got like I call this the safe zone area, because we've got the safe zone area, we've got Meadow, which is actually even more of a safe zone area technically for us, because we've got Warriors. A little bit of Aqua, normal ground, and then of course in his area it's completely surrounded by none other than the Toon field. Now his deck leader is none other than Illusionist Faceless Mage, and its effect is Spellbound, opposing monster for 3 turns. So obviously deck leader doesn't count. And it has extended support range and increased strength for same type frenzy. So basically, if I've got this right, I believe extended support range basically increases the effect of that increased frenzy. I think I might be just the summoning area. I can't remember sort of sure about that, but yes. And the reason why he's such a pain and why people dread him so much is because every monster other than Toon on this field decreases their attack and defense power by 500, and of course it's mainly made up of Toons, so they all get powered up. That, and he gets powered up because of the same type frenzy. So yeah, put it this way, you're probably screwed in that sense unless you have like a really strong monster. Perhaps have something like Rod of Decree, which again you can get a password for, but I didn't want to do that because I thought that would be really being cheap, because that's too good of a card to just get a password from, you know. No, I don't think it is needed really. I just didn't want that to be then I really would be a cheater with the passcodes. Yeah, no, I didn't want to get that. But if you do have it by any chance, then yeah, that would be good because he's got some traps, so you can, you know, negate some traps with our Roll of Decree there. Some pretty decent traps as well, actually. It's similar ones to the Darkness Rule. I think he might have Gravity Bind as well. I think I may have encountered it once. Yeah, majority of 2 monsters. I think the strongest might be Toon Summon Skull. I don't think it's a team with always. That's debatable. Again, I'm not too sure. I don't think so, but I'm not too sure. So don't quote me on that. Okay. The only other thing to look out for, I might as well make a move while I talk. The only other thing to really note out for is if you have a very strong monster next to you, don't have it next to you. Put it that way. Don't. Because he's the one who has change of heart and brain control. Now, change of heart, I'm sure most of Yu-Gi-Oh fans will know, is that he controls an opposing monster, and it could be any monster. Now, of course, he could control a card on your field, and he wouldn't know whether it was a monster or not. He could just guess, you know, and they're normally good at that, unfortunately, the NPC in this game. And change of heart, I believe, takes control of your opponent's strongest monster for one turn. So change of hearts for one turn, and brain controls strongest monster for one turn. So if you say you've got a really powerful monster that you've just summoned, right, and it's next to you, and you're not going to send it out yet, he just grab it and attack you directly. So remember that, and I've got to remember that as well. So put Gravity Bind up there. Yeah, if you've got a field spell like Sogen or anything, just like I say, just shove it in his face. Pretty much say, have it, as I say before. Just have it in his face. You know, try and, you know, take over his Toon world, and then he'll literally be like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? And he'll hide. So, you know, if you can do that, do it. You know, just do it. It will save you. Trust me. I'm gonna do that if I get Sogen, but I've only got one, so yeah, less likely. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna do this because I don't trust him. He might already have brain control or change of heart, so don't want to risk it. He also has what's the card? It's like the Ukazi card and the Final Flame card, but I think it's Tremendous Fire. Yeah, that does 1000 damage, so can't really say much to avoid it other than if you happen to have a magic card that negates it or something. I don't even know if there is one. There might be a trap that like reflects it, but you probably don't even have it at this point, so don't worry about it really. Just be wary if you take some damage to your life points, you know. And yep, traps activate traps. I always thought that was funny. I was just like, what? Hopefully he'll actually move, but if he doesn't, then Gravity Bomb will just be stuck there, and I won't be able to move it, unfortunately. Yeah, Flame Swordsman, why not? I mean, it's okay to sometimes leave them there, but it's hard to tell. You can leave them there and not leave them there, you know. It's up to you. See how you feel, really, I suppose. And great, Gravity Bind activated on a fucking trap. Doesn't really matter if it's eternally spellbound, because damn, it'll activate anyway. Oh. Stupid. I suppose the only way really to stop traps is to do a little trickery and perhaps use a crappy spell card that you don't like, you know, to go over the trap and trigger it rather than use a monster, which is something I tend to do sometimes from time to time, you know, like a deliberate trick. You know, sometimes you don't know. If you don't know if it's a spell, then you don't really want to take the chance. Yeah, it's doing it again. That's fine. I did that deliberately because I thought if he's going to do it, attack me with a weak monster, go for it. I honestly don't care. It's 250 attack. I couldn't give a shit. You know, that's why I deliberately did that. So nice try, Pegasus. Nice. Yeah. I'm gonna go for the right because I don't trust the Toon world. So yeah. Ooh, Swordstalker. Yeah, it'll definitely become in handy here. Yeah, and of course, say like we've got a powerful monster like Swordstalker, use its effects to yeah, to its best. Ah, what? Oh, it's his own Nikogul. So sorry, I was just like thinking, what? I just created one. What? Ignore me. Obviously he's not going to attack that now, unfortunately, so... oh yes! Oh yeah. Let's try and circle it around a bit. I want to get as close to him as possible, but I don't want to overdo it because he may just attack it and then I just lose Sogan completely and I won't be able to get it back, so I need to take this opportunity. Send him packing. Send him back to Duelist Kingdom, where he belongs. Wow, you are dumb. Goodbye. Because you really are the weakest link. You ain't coming back from that. See, not even Judge Man can do that. Oh, you bastard! Fucking Bakuri box. Look at that. 3,300. Oh, man. What the hell? Ah, that's disappointed me. Seriously. Well, I've only got one thing to rely on now then, guys. Swordstalker. Kinda glad I've done the passcodes now. Because you progress need it against this dude. Pegasus. Good old Bakuri box. I remember that card. I believe it's the card that actually finished off Kaiba in the series. I talk a lot about the series. Well, I talk about bits about the series, but I'm sure most of you didn't even watch the series. You probably just watched the playing the game. So I'm probably talking a load of nonsense to you. Yeah, this always does this. The camera screws up on me. It's not the game, it's my analog stick. It does that from time to time. And it takes me forever to get it to stay still. There we go. All it needs is a slight tap and then, just screws you over. Alright. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 6, 7, 9, 10. 10 is not enough. No way enough. Not even close there, mate. Wait. Yeah, no, because I don't really care about the Kogel 2. I just want to get Tactical Warrior there. Now I don't really want to move him Prestigious because he might kill her, but I don't want to near me either, so I'll move it to the left. To the left, moving that card to the left, or something like that. Well, actually, no, that's not how it goes, is it? I don't know. I don't watch music videos anymore. I don't really listen to music anymore, to be honest. The most music I ever listen to is probably on game music. To be honest. Oh great, I'm just bored. I don't know, mainly just because I don't really like much new songs. I mean, I don't like rock or anything like that, or dance music. It's more R&B, hip hop and stuff. I didn't really like pop either. But to be honest, the new stuff I don't really like, so I either stick with old 1990s stuff, I suppose, some 2000 stuff, early 2000s, or I just listen to game music most of the time. So, and yes, a lot of them are Sonic. So, I probably should do another Sonic game, considering I talk about how I'm this big Sonic fan. And we've only done 2 Sonic games at the moment, I believe. Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Okay, don't count the first ever playthrough we do, because that was just bad. Looking at it now, it's really bad. I think GameBustersUK have come a long way. It's a shame enough viewers don't see it that way. Or, I mean, for all we know, it could have been that we started off bad, and that put everybody off, so they won't come anymore. Or it could just be the typical, it's a... As I say, dog eat dog well. I mean, it's a competition out there, trying to get yourself out there and being known, but it's just not happening, That should make Black Dragon Jungle King. Damn it! No. But yeah. It's like to say, of course, I would love GameBustersUK to get noticed more, but for good reasons. I don't want them to get noticed and people just keep slagging off the videos. No, that's not the kind of... I don't think anyone really wants that. You know, constant dislike, constant moan about how they can't hear you. I mean, there's constructive criticism, and then there's just being damn rude, isn't there, really? Like this guy right here, it's just being a pain. Right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17. Well, I can't do it yet anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yep, doing this deliberately, so if he attacks me, Infinity Dismissal should do its thing. I hope so. I'll still survive, but still. But yeah. There we go. Good. Infinity Dismissal, do your work. Spellbound for 3 turns, thank you. Trying to get near me. Toon Summon Skull. Toon Summon Skull actually kind of looks scary and goofy at the same time because it's kind of like a cartoon, you know what I mean? Look at that. Let's zoom in. Yeah, that's kind of freaky, isn't it really? Well, I figured anyway. And look how Bakuri box is so tiny. Tiny yet powerful. Right. Camera. I do not want to zoom in on Empress Judge, alright? Thank you. Thank you. Do it now. Well, I'm just going to go for it. It's probably not going to be as strong as it could be, but that's okay. That's okay. Ooh. This should work in my favour. Yeah. Obviously, I'll be 2,000 here, but when I go onto there, I've got a 42. Oh yeah! In fact, that was more than I could ever have hoped for there. Oh, hey! Just gotta watch out for traps though, still, because if I get a trap and he dies, I'm going to be very unhappy. Very unhappy. Yeah. So I think there's a lot of channels out there that do need recognition. However, originality kind of goes out the window. What I mean is, because some people I don't think really understand what they mean, and I don't really know why. I don't know really. I don't see how difficult it is to understand this. No offense to anyone, but I mean, you know what original is, don't you? Original stuff, original content. You know, the problem with everyone is that, you know, you listen to someone and, you know, they're good. They got, you know, pretty good quality, good quality videos. You know, their commentary is okay or good. You know, well, they sound clearly. They sound like they kind of know what they're talking about the game, or they're a bit funny. You know, they got their own good style. And you think, yeah, you know, this guy's pretty good. But then you go and search around, and there's a load of other people that do almost exactly the same and similar quality, similar style videos, similar games. And not too... Their commentary is okay, but their commentary doesn't shout, yes, bring loads of viewers. You know what I mean? It's not like... If someone's like really hilarious, then yeah, that's one way of bringing people in. If you know, plus, people see comedy in different ways, you know. But you know, people have different humour, whatever. And... Like for me, I can listen to a serious conversation, but I can also listen to comedy, you know. Like, I'm not going to name anyone, but I can listen to people that are very informative and know what they're talking about, and talk a lot about the game and how to do different strategies. And I can also talk to people kind of like the GameBustersUK, or a bit random, they just randomly talk about the stuff. And I can also talk about people who are just I can also listen to people that you know, what's the word? Sort of, they know what they're talking about, but they also criticise about the game, the flaws, different opinions, what they like about it, what they don't like about it, kind of like general stuff. You know, I can listen to co-op channels with other people. I listen to pretty much everyone, but unfortunately, everyone isn't like that, you know. So there's always going to be someone, or you know, there's always going to be something that brings people to. Ah, well played, sir. Well played. That's over. Well played, sir. Well played, sir. No, no, well played. I have nothing more to say to that. It was, I could have had him. I honestly could. Never mind, never mind. We shall do it next time. Oh dear. Alright, shut up. Yeah, that's okay, because technically he is quite tough, so. But, yeah, I'm not going to save it. I don't really need to save it. I don't really want to save a loss, but you know, yeah, I'm okay I lost to this guy because, you know, he is difficult. Unfortunately, I didn't lose with dignity because I kind of left myself wide open. I should have known. So that was kind of my fault there. Really, I will be honest, that was just my fault. I've got no one else to blame, so I do apologise for that. But hopefully we can get him this time. We've got Sogan to begin with, so that's a good start. That's a good start. We'll send it up. Make us way through that way, and we'll go left, I think. I am as well. Yeah. He was another one who ended up being quite a pain, like the Darkness Ruler, but not as much. Not as much. Still quite a nuisance, but I had more trouble with the Darkness Ruler, really. So you can help me out. So you can really did help me out there. Really did. Alrighty. I don't know really. Megamorph is okay, I suppose. It's not too great. I just get anything. Honestly, don't mind. Ooh, I got Megamorph. Magical Neutralization Field is not a bad move. Magic card. He kept using it on my Sword Stalker, which is a pain because it actually reverts back every single card's stats to normal. So say, like, you know, Sword Stalker's attack's been up to, you know, 4200. That will revert it back down to 2000. So yeah, good card if used wisely. You must be joking. Me lose? Never. I am the card creator. Oh dear, you just might be stronger than Kaiba boy. I really enjoyed that. I've learned a lot from you. In fact, you've done wonders for my game. Have you now? Oh, don't tell me you're going to create a card after me. That would be freaky. Oh, by the way, I'm afraid I don't have any rose cards. Sorry. You act all noble and all that and all high and mighty. You don't even have a rose card. Shh, bitch, get out of here. I don't want to see your face again. Piss off, fool. Should beat him up just for wasting our time. That's right. After the hassle he gives us, and he doesn't even have a rose card. What? No. Right. Okay. Now, there doesn't seem to be anyone left. We've been through everyone. All we've got is this one over here, water one. And it is Ishtar. Now, when I first saw it, I was like, her name's not Ishtar, it's Ishizu Ishtar. But for some reason, they've just called her by her last name. Whatevs. Let's talk to her. Oh, no, I can't actually, yeah, because her deck cost is, that was what I was going to say. Her deck cost is actually lower than ours. It is 861, so you know why though, it's because of those overpowered cards that we got. But you know, I want to keep them, so alrighty, so we're gonna have to do some deck modification. So remove that, Bruncho Radius, still not low enough, Battle Steer, and then I'm just gonna go to DC for the lowest cost ever. So got Fake Trap, Itagun. I don't know. Why not? I don't think that's slow enough. Let's see. I don't think it is. Was it 8.6 something? 8 foot. I don't know. I'll probably find out she was higher than that. So let's see. What did she... No. Okay. All right. We'll save it. This might be